This is Running with Andy, and welcome to my week. Hello guys, welcome to today's episode, or this week's episode I should say, because it's a big week in my life. It is the first day of the first week of marathon training. So if you followed me for a little while, you might know that I have entered myself into the Brighton Marathon on April the 10th, 2022. I've never run a marathon before. Longest I've ever run in one go is 15 miles. So it's going to be a huge achievement if I can cross that finish line in April. But the goal, the plan is just to get to the start line by getting enough training in. So I'm doing the level 2 Improver Ben Parks marathon training plan, and today is the first of those bits of training. Today is the first day in the block, and it's a 4-mile easy run with 4 times 20-second strides or sprints at the end, which I'm looking forward to. So I'm just gonna have another celebration and then we'll go. Look at that. I think I've actually ate them all. And also, do wrappers go back in, or do they go straight in the bin? Because in our house, they go back in. But unfortunately, the amount of heartbreaking moments I've had where I've gone to reach for the Galaxy Caramel and it's just an empty wrapper, that there have been too many of those. So I'm going to have one more of these, powered by celebrations, and then we'll see how we do. Also, worst ever time to start a marathon training block. It's the 20th of December today. So what am I thinking? But we've got to get it done, as Ben Parks would say. So let's get ready, let's get our shoes on, and let's hit the streets after I've had a celebration. So there we go, 4 miles done. Now I'm just gonna have a little wander, just get a bit of a nice chilled walk in, and then we'll start those sprints. Just trying to think where to do it, and I think this might be a good little place. Right, I'm just gonna find a place to put the GoPro, and let's get some running done. That was weird. Effort rep number 3 coming off. I love that that's probably still nowhere near Kipchoge's pace, or Ben Parks for that matter. Here we go. Marathon training session 1 done. And I feel like I'm about to vom, to be honest. Run number 2 on the plan today. We've got 1 mile easy, 2 miles tempo, 1 mile easy. So very similar to the other day, except trying to add a little bit more quicker miles in there. So with this aerodynamic specialist running gear, let's see how we get on. I'm back. That was not quite a fail, but not quite a brilliant run, somewhere in between. Looking at my stats, my easy runs were brilliant. They were exactly the same at 9:33 pace, both miles 1 and 4. Mile 2, I did struggle. I did have quite a bit of elevation to deal with at the start of the mile, so that came in at 9:52, which ironically was the slowest of the lot, which should have been the fastest. And mile 3 was where I wanted it to be, which is half marathon pace, which is 9:09, a half marathon pace really. So not a fail, but not brilliant. But it's week 1 of training, so I shouldn't really beat myself up too much. Tomorrow is strength training. Again, I'm nervous about that because I ain't very strong, but this is a learning curve, and we're doing this to build strength and build stamina and build that aerobic engine. So let's see what we've got in the locker for tomorrow. Why is running on the spot harder than actual running?
10 seconds to go.
This is hard. I'm not enjoying this. I wish this was an actual pint of Peroni. Give me a 10-mile run over this.
Focus on exhaling with each twist and inhale back to the
I
center.
don't know. There we go, folks. We've just reached the end of my M&M. That's what I call an 8-mile run. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's genius, isn't it? An M&M. Run went quite well. It was, my pacing's still all over the place. Everything started with a 9, which is pleasing. So quite a nice, easy pace for me. Couple of 9:07s. Oh, hang on, mile 7, 10 minute 10. But average pace on that run of 9:33, which is about where I would like to be to run a marathon. Whether or not I've actually got the stamina to keep that pace up, I'm not sure. I think that's about a 4 hour, I mean, as a guess, it's about a 4 hour 20 marathon. I think that is it. I'll have to have a look what pace that would be. But a bit of strength training from the other day, and to be honest, I'm still feeling that. My legs are absolutely killing me. My quads. That was a spicy workout, that. And obviously overload of turkey yesterday, which didn't help things at all. So yeah, basically I've just made more room for more turkey today, which was the whole point of today's run. So that's the end of week 1 training. It went well. It could have gone worse. I haven't really learned that much about myself this week, apart from that I'm very unfit when it comes to strength. So I'm hoping that the strength training will really, really help me. I can feel it a lot in my glutes and my quads today. So yes, it definitely did something, but it was a spicy one. Best donuts in Worcester there. Only problem is you have to remortgage your house just to get one. It's like £7 for 3. Is that normal? Is that normal? Is that what the hipsters do these days? Because that's what they do there. But the thing is, they're amazing. A Boston cream from there. Oh. Anyway, folks, that's the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Week 2 of training commences on Monday. which is tomorrow in reality, but by the time you'll see this, hopefully will be this time next week. I will see you then. I hope you've got something from it. I've enjoyed it. It's been difficult. It's exciting, obviously, but I've got a long, long way to go to get myself to the start line for that marathon. But until then, I'm going to keep training. I hope you're well, and I will see you next week. Ta-da!